G'day viewers, welcome back to the channel. It's Mel here with my co-host Poindexter, and occasionally Kaz will pop in to say g'day Kaz.
G'day Kaz.
Anyway, you might have seen this car in a short. This is a short I'm talking about where Kaz did the unwrapping. So what was your initial thoughts of the car, Kaz?
Cool.
The paint job, that is. Yeah. But for an NSR, it's not bad, yeah?
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, before we get into this, I'll quickly do a sticker exchange update, and then we'll come back. Right, just on the sticker exchange, you might have seen the YouTube short with the famous Malaclava showing Dave's sticker. Dave, your other sticker, mate, I'm hanging on to that like all the extras I get from everybody else for when I eventually make a slot car box, carry box, what do you want to call it. Ryan, who sent me, amongst all those fantastic gifts, you sent us a couple more stickers, so here's one here, mate. And then your Wicked Circuit, wow, it was pretty easy where they had to go. It had to go above all the Wicked Ford Falcons and the Wicked Holdens. Yeah, it didn't actually taste that bad saying that. Yeah, only joking. I respect the Holden product, but Fords are better. Anyway, just one other thing. If you have done the sticker exchange with me and you don't see a sticker, you've probably forgotten to send it. Also, if anybody is interested in doing a sticker exchange with me, here's my email address. Send us an email and we'll get it going. All right. Giving this NSR BMW Z4 GT3 the Dick and E experience. Now, the livery is pretty good, I personally think. It's one of those liveries you're either going to like it or you don't like it. I just wanted something that sticks out, makes the car stick out, not just because of the lights that I've installed, which, by the way, I'm filming this after I've done the installation of the lights and even done a practice round at Dave's place. One of the issues, which I knew was going to be an issue, was the wing's very fragile. This plane actually wing part came off the actual main frame, and then the frame came off as well. So I've got to thank one of the fellow competitors, Colin, for providing some tape for me, mate. But yeah, I like it. You might understand why I call it the Toffee Apple Express. If you're not sure, I think that gives it away. By the way, took a few of these to the practice session, and it seems like the boys were quite happy with them. Shh, don't tell anybody, but I'll be taking more of these for the enduro. Maybe I can convince my competitors to crash or something, I don't know. So I might have half a chance. Anyway, my goal is not to finish 100 laps behind the leaders, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah, I reckon it's not too bad, the car, for an NSR. And I'm a poet, and I don't know it. Now, for Dave's enduro, one of the requirements is the car has to be a sidewinder, not an angle winder or anything else. Now, if you're new to the hobby, I'll just quickly show you the differences. So this Aston Martin is what they call an angle winder. So obviously the angle comes from the terminology because it's on an angle compared to the rear axle. And then this car, which is the BMW, is the sidewinder, which is running parallel with the actual rear axle. And it makes a very distinctive noise too, I find, because of the gearing. So that's what he's asking for, is a sidewinder car. So when someone tells you what a sidewinder is, you know what it looks like and you know what an angle winder is. I know people who've been around the hobby for years, yeah, they know what they're talking about. But hey, there's new people coming in the hobby. And some of the viewers who might rock up on my channel will actually find this interesting. Anyway, I think I've driven on enough about it. Moving on. All right, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the light install on this car. It is all done.
If you do want to have a proper look at how I install the LEDs on a BMW, go check out the video I did on, or videos I did on Steve's BM. So that's the first part, and this is the second part. So I'll go into more detail. Now, the only difference between his car and my car is, one, I've got a couple more headlights, which I'll get to in a minute. Plus, also, this is definitely only temporary until I put a chip in after I've done Dave's enduro. So I've just got this car set up for the practice on the weekend. So next time you see this car will be on a track. It will be Dave's track for his practice for the enduro. And then in 2 weeks' time, we're back at his place to actually run the enduro event. Now, I've done the same routine, got a slide terminal connections, so I can unplug it quite easily if I need to work on it for whatever reason. The only big difference between Steve's and mine is because Steve's was a black car, I didn't have to stress over light bleed like I do with my car, because my car is a lighter color. So I've definitely painted around the lights. Also with the lights, I can't remember if I had it in his video, but before I painted black all over the whole backside of the light, I first do a coat of silver. Now the silver is to stop any light get absorbed, any reflected light going that way get absorbed. It's actually with the silver, I'm making it bounce back that way. Clear as mud. And also I have blacked out certain areas at the front. I'll try to get the camera to zoom in. What I've done here is I've just put a piece of glue which by the way is just the ultra clear stuff, where the terminals are, because once this race is over, I'll disconnect the actual cabling here, take off the connections here, split all the cables up, and then I can actually connect it to the Carrera chip. So hopefully that's clear as mud. I've used ultra clear because if I used anything stronger, I seriously would shaft myself in regards to getting that all undone without damaging the car. So I think that pretty much covers it. You can't really see the extra lights. I will quickly show you a photo of the car before I install the lights, so you get a general gist, because the only thing, another thing I didn't show on Steve's is the light cluster before I pulled it out, or I should say in situ. When I did his video on the headlights, I'd already taken this out, so I'd like to quickly just chuck that up now to show you what it looks like before I actually did the LEDs. So anyway, next time you see this car, will be at Dave's UC Raceway. So, we are here at UC Raceway. So, all the drivers say g'day, drivers.
G'day, drivers.
All right, let's show... pardon? And g'day, Mal. Yeah, g'day, Mal. And g'day, whatever. Anyway, so let's get on to it. Let's get Dave to show us the toffee... What do I call it? The Toffee Apple Express. Go for it, Dave. Don't know how well that went then.
We've only got one take.
How quick do you want it going?
Oh, you can go quick. It is the Toffee Apple Express. Let's see if I can get it just running around on the main. Whoa, that's a good one.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like, because you get a lot of movement.
Yeah.
And that last, like, 20% is
It goes psycho, yeah.
Try to get the...
Oh. All right, so that's the footage from when I took it to Dave's. Now, in my rush to get the car ready, Kaz actually didn't get to see it with the finished lights. Once the enduro is done, I will be putting a chip in. Then Kaz can take it for a fang around our track. One other thing I also forgot to mention in the previous videos is that the chassis work was done by Steve from Highway Slot Cars. And on the day, Dave did actually help out with just adjusting the body for me. So thanks, guys, for that. So I will now show Kaz what the lights look like on my little setup table I use now for testing the lights out. I'll just kill the lights. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'll give it that one. So there you go. That's a better look. So with the red to light up the grills. So what do you reckon, Kaz?
Cool.
And the tail lights, as you have seen, running around the track. So this is the only way I can operate it at the moment. We can't run on our track until I get a chip. So what would you give it out of a 10, Kaz? Score?
The lights?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, 10.
Geez, thanks, Mom. Anyway, I'll just quickly kill this. Whoop. Just to finish off the video, I'm not going to tell you to subscribe to the channel. You know you can do that yourself. By the way, we've just hit 250 subs. Big humble thank you from Kaz and I. Say thanks, Kaz.
Thanks, Kaz.
If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And of course, if you make a comment, I will respond to you because it's the right thing to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Say goodbye, Kaz.
Bye, Kaz.